I did not get my tripod ready. Listen, okay, I don't know. Y'all just sit right there, okay? I am so sorry. How unprofessional. Oh, what was I thinking? It's almost like I've never done this before. Oh, chicken. All right. Okay. I got you. Is this right? This is right. All right, guys. Hi. She says off camera. There I am. We can chat for a moment. A broken chair. And the handle to my back door, it's breaking. There's some stuff breaking around here. And my husband told me today in a faraway voice when he called me from work in Arkansas, I've smashed my phone. In a voice I imagined thirsty. I've smashed my phone. It's not long for this life. I was like, all right, great. It's kind of I have a phone, you know, my old phone. It's fine, but like the camera is not fine. But he can have it, but he's at work, right? So there you go. I have sent girl to the store for tongue depressors because and it has not been windy at all until start up this live. Damn chickens. So we're gonna plant some herbs where we are setting after we get it cleaned up, and I want to label them all. You know, have fun in nature. So y'all, you know the goat passed, and I know we did things we didn't notice, and I don't know, something wasn't right. This is the first time this has happened to us. Had we known he wasn't eating all that he could have been eating, he was eating. Just let that go, okay? Because it really hurt. It hurt us. And it really hurt Larry because he dealt with it mostly, you know? Anyway, okay? Okay. So, tomatoes. I'm excited about the tomatoes. There's some in that, you know, thing that I harvested today that aren't quite ready, you know. But I'm contemplating what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to can them whole. Am I just going to make a sauce? Yes. Now let me look. Hello, Chris, and have fun, and Kirsty, and Stony, who is Stony? What is Stony's name? Government issue. And then, there we go. Yes. Yes. It got me. I'm better at lies because I talk to myself, I think. Embrace it. Just go ahead. Practice stories. Stuff like that. You know? So, there's a lot of, goosefoot, lamb's quarters in this little garden. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up and I'm gonna give it to my chickens and goats. So now I got a milk and goat back there. Lots of milk, well not lots of milk, but more milk than I would have had. So like we're milking, and it's been mostly colostrum, but she's made the switch now. And we're freezing it as it comes in. So we'll get a video milking soon. And that's the setup here. Answered myself. Do I look beautiful? Well, I look is, we worked hard today already. Girl and I, we watered tomatoes, the bucket, you know, and picked tomatoes. Well, picked tomatoes first, and then we cleaned kitchen. Been looking up recipes. We've been doing laundry. And then we got a man coming home tomorrow, you know. So all that. And it's really warm here today, you know. All right. So here we go. This is the areas we're doing. And where we're setting, see, that's pretty clean, right? We're trying to figure out what's growing in that bucket. It looks like something, but it's not wanted. Those are our rhubarb, you know, and this is the rhubarb that got cooked in the electric fence over here. So we have some onions that we can't really mess with. We kind of just leave them here. And this is that wild, what I call coreopsis. I'll probably just leave that. And then the sorrel stays. You see we got a morning glory going up that trellis. And we got to make a decision. Are we going to leave it? Are we going to pull it? We don't know. Now, how can I do this and not just bend straight over to you? I'll come around the other side and I'll come in that way, right? Girl's going to show up with the tongue dispensers, and then this area y'all are sitting in will get whacked up. We got plans. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this goose foot real quick. Give a little chicken. Yes, sir, I go trying to. Don't you scared. Right. This is pretty easy pulling. I like this. I don't think I do want to leave that coreopsis. It's just so big. Maybe I'll leave it. Oh, there's so many baby goosefoots too. A couple pecan trees growing. Let me go get these to go. Man, there's some trees growing over here, guys. Can't really get those. Because I told my husband, man, like 2 months ago, it's too hot for collards already. Let's just set those to the side. I'm not going to mess with those. Guys, if I had counted on these, they would have already bolted. I think there's some kind of shovel focused. Stay focused. Leave it or leave it. Let's pull it out. We don't need onions in the middle either. I'm not leaving that. We are not leaving it. We are leaving it. That's 4 pineapple seeds from last year, so didn't make it through the winter. Well, they can't hear me. I didn't bring my microphone today. Yeah, y'all won't be fooled. Or not. Very nice soil. Very good. Oh. Stuff breaking, y'all. You know. Oak tree. Swear to God, it's the plague of. I'm getting rid of this. It's annoying me. It was always going to happen. Whew. Elephant in your room. I don't know why you died, but you sure did. So, you know, this is a dead sage. It smells really good, guys. I'm gonna put that over there by the fire pit. Yes. It's pretty hot, guys. Let me go get my drink. Yes. Y'all go down front. Get out. Get out here. Got my glasses on, my sunglasses, so if I get weepy-eyed, y'all won't see me. Got my green. Where can I come over here? See my chat. Coming into view. Can you see me? Am I gonna be okay? Just, let's move. Here we go. I don't have the dogs out here now, and they won't go running by, knocking something down. We were always going to end up sitting down, guys. We were always going to do it. Oh, I hope you guys are doing good today. Hope it's not as hot as y'all are. Jesus. Anyway, sweat toxins out. Yes, Kirsty did. Thank you. And you know, I've been fighting a lot of stuff to have those tomatoes. But like, I'm proud. We persevered. I think I'm on the back edge of whatever had happened, you know. And I checked my first corn, guys. Uh, Fully formed ears. The kernels are a little small, right? But the whole cob's not as big around as I'd like. And I tasted it. It didn't taste like it was finished. There is a little worm in there. You know, Google said, I'm getting dirt all over my face. Google said that's all right to expect that and just cut that end off, you know. But yeah. So I tried my first corn. You guys, how do you know when your corn's done? Y'all want to tell me? Because I don't know everything, turns out. This is the closest I've gotten to harvesting corn, actual corn. So, y'all want to be the one to tell me? Like, did y'all leave? Are you still there? Hey. Tell me what do I do with my corn? Hey, Shay. How do you know when your corn's ready to harvest, Shay? I mean, I tried one about 4 days ago, and it's not quite ready, right? I know that. But how do you know, like, what is the sign to know when your corn is finished? Our wind has been so crazy, Tiffany, it'd be hilarious if they hadn't pollinated, you know, and mine is close together as they was. They pollinated nice. I think every single one of them pollinated. I've got an ear on every one that I can see, you know. So yes, pollination is important, but like, so you don't like, you've never grown corn either? Shay, I know you've grown. The silk beds dry out and go brownie color. Right. All the silk gotta be brown. Well, then I must be days away then. Days away. That's exciting. To be honest, I was happy to get any corn. So if my little kernels are tiny, then they're gonna be tiny. It's gonna eat, isn't it? I'm so excited. This little bitty, like, end of my corn is of the one I looked at was eaten. The little worm in there, just getting it. And you know, Shay, when you had me spray out my corn, those 2 earwigs come flying out of there. So I know it's an earwig worm, probably, right? All right. Well, in case y'all don't know how to grow corn, these are my tablets, my tabloids, my diaries. The corn diary of a corn goddess. The goddess of corn. You know, I got that from Roseanne, right? She said, why are you mere mortals trying to figure your whole life out when you have the goddess of corn? Whatever. Alright. Whew, I got hot, so I had to take a break. Oh, listen, those earwigs, Shay, they're running everywhere here this year. I mean, they've always kind of been here, right? But this is another level. I was asking Larry, like, wouldn't it be cool if earwigs, like, ate roly-polies this year? And I don't know if it's because I planted corn or if they let ladybugs off right near me or something, but, like, I've had thousands of ladybugs. Where I'm sitting, When I had my mustards and collards still in here, they were just covered with them. Blackbirds or crows or something flying by. I sent my daughter to the store to get those tongue depressors, and she hasn't come back yet. See these little pecan shells? Not that one. A lot of the soil is like decomposed pecan shells. Alright guys, get me up. I hug a you hug a ton of ladybugs. Those tomatoes, yes, that's okay. Well, Susan High Country, I had said it like a week or two ago that one of the condiments we buy and use a lot, and we make our barbecue from scratch, right? But we make it out of ketchup and corn syrup, ketchup. You know, like if I could just make my own, wouldn't that be cute? I don't think I'd grow that many tomatoes though. But you know, you don't have to use your homegrown tomatoes with ketchup. You can buy canned tomatoes, you know. So those are my thoughts. Anyway, Susan High Country must have had the same idea because she is going to make ketchup tomorrow. I'm thinking I'll just make tomato sauce out of my tomatoes. I've got a bunch of Romas though that are fixing to be coming up in the next week. Probably 10, you know? So I'd like to do something paste-wise, I guess, with the Romas. So either canning those that I have right now whole or making sauce. What do y'all think? Yes, those earwigs. Oh, God. They're so gross. They've even come in the house times, you know. There are little, this is really cool. Let me show you this. These are little, like, onion seeds from my onions. So, like, I don't even know why. If I see any onions that are in the way, I'm just going to go ahead and pull them fools up because, my God, look at all these seeds. In fact, they just wiggle them around right there. Hey, we planted them. Okay. So, is that a good setup? Let me see what y'all looking at. Let's get here in the thick of it. See that morning glory? And see, you'd be tempted, right? You'd be tempted to just let it go and, you know, let it have the arch, right? But what's it going to do? It's going to throw them seeds out everywhere. Wait. A little clematis. It's semi-struggling there, but it sure is pretty. It just needs a bit more sun. All right. I got 2 more clematis in the front, but I haven't been really willing to show them to you yet because, you know, they're just kind of sitting there. They're alive. They have flowers, but, you know, they don't believe it's home yet. Now, Larry went around for me and, like, weeded the peppers and stuff, you know. But, like, get this done. Now, you know, I don't hoe this grass because this grass, if you hoe it and chop it up, these little tidbits of it, it'll hook up and it'll grow. So, like, you're just propagating it, really, spreading it around. So I like to pull it up. Then you can hoe. Honestly. my doggy thinks that I can't go outside and be by myself. He's got to let me know that I forgot to bring him outside. Oh my God, Tiffany, if you're still here, have fun in nature. Miss Tiffany. There you go. YouTube will tell you I said something about you. I've been practicing a Tiffany song on my guitar. Oh my God. Let's talk about AI. Google AI, mind you. I told Google AI, why can't I find, it was, okay, what's the name of that song? It should have been me. It's a Tiffany song. If you look it up on YouTube Music, you can find it no problem, right? Well, I was looking for the chords for the guitar. They were acting like I was making crap up. So like he was trying to help me. He was like, here's the chords. And okay, I know y'all probably don't know a lot about music, but he was giving me minor chords. I was like, dude, I know that song does not start on a minor. Oh, he's like, yeah, you're totally right. Here, I was wrong. It's this. Again, it was wrong. He gave me 6 different keys for that song, chord progressions. They were all wrong. I was like, this is why people are starting to hate AI. You understand this, right? He's like, you're right. Truth is, I could not find the song online, and I was just trying to make you happy. And I was like, what the hell? What the hell? Just what the hell? So like, y'all just sit and think about that for a minute. That was crazy. Look. Now we need to plant some more sage back here, guys. That's my other sage plant. So I'll stick this in the fire with the other one. Boy, it's windy. It's coming out of the south. No, I'm crazy. North. East. Wow, where am I? Southeast. We might get some rain. Listen, I can be forgiven for all that. The weather's been crazy around here this year, guys. The way the storms have been coming for the last couple of weeks, they've been spinning around and coming from the southeast and going northwest. So, I know what's up with that. I'm taking another break. Catch up. Where am I? Have fun, don't you laugh at me. I can do lots of things on this planet, but get lost is definitely one of them. Yes, oh Lord, listen. Back here where I am, the wind's swirling, okay, a little. Oh, where am I? Woo! Oh yes. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Really. I've got 2 pair of glasses out here too, guys. I'll go with it. Hart and Shay, you guys should get connected. Hart, Shay does a lot of this. She's a preserving pool. Shay is a growing pool. Shay, man, she's a good proponent for Texas gardening. She really is. Your garden always looks so good, Shay. I'm glad I know you. I've got good taste in gardening, friends. I'm telling you. And it's not just because, like, I like you guys, right? But it's more than that. It's like you guys have stuff I need, right? And I see it. You know what I mean? And I love that. Not like I'm just like collecting you guys and like skewing your. I don't mean it like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. And I feel the need to gather knowledges, guys. I feel the need to gather knowledges. So I've dedicated my mind. I've gotten my kitchen. I washed my dishes. Haley Brinston put them in the drainer. I'm gonna go scour my cabinet. Every time I go to speak, like, they take the same breaks that I take when I speak, and it's like I'm trying to wait till they get done, but then they follow each other. We have needed to kill chickens for a long time. Just a few. We got things to do, guys. And man, Larry's been working out. He's been working out of town a lot. He's had a couple weeks here and there back, then out. And it's like we do good to maintain. But there's like stuff that piles up too. I don't know what we'd do without our husband. I'm telling you. You rely on people, it's what you do, you know. You just do. Oh, Shay. She knocks the food out of my hand when I go to feed him. To aggravate you. You know, Annie. She's the only goat we got that's kind of a bully. Like, if you don't watch it, she'll hook you a little bit. She'll push you. Like the other day, you know, I was trying to shut that gate, and Annie just pushed right by me and went on in there. Told y'all she was embarrassing me in front of friends. Yeah, we got one that's not laying any eggs. Definitely on the list. And really, I don't need those two roosters, so that one Moran needs to go, the taller one. I'll turn around and look at those sexy chickens. My chickens are handsome, I feel. If you're going to have chickens, they ought to be handsome. Semi-attractive. Now, what you are seeing is... Oh, God, I have so much to tell you, I freaking forgot. What you're seeing is a very much lack of wood chip. We don't ever do this. We always have lots of wood chip, right? Well, girl's truck broke down, remember? Like, over a month ago. And my husband worked spare times in the last 2 weeks and put it back together, right? My daughter decided to go for a joyride. She only got a mile out of town. We told her not to do it. We told her, please, just go to work, come back, you know, until we can make sure that truck is, oh God, she couldn't do that. So she broke down like a mile outside of town. Larry went and looked at it. He doesn't know what the hell's wrong with it. So we had to have it towed back here again. So like, probably this weekend he's going to be, I don't know, y'all. I just don't know. And I'm tired of that truck. We're tired of that truck. Don't know what happened. I don't know. So we're gonna have to know. We can't catch a break around here. And yes, to be honest, that's a little bit of what happened last week. We were all busy and just counting on the goat. The goat thing was doing its thing, you know. And every time we went and spent time, and everything looked fine to us. And then one day it was a problem, you know. It was terrible. We feel horrible. We feel like, you know, we just had I don't know. I can just make excuses. That's it. No, she just had the one. She just had the one. I don't think we're gonna breed her again. I think that was it. I mean, it's not because she did anything wrong, right? But how many are we gonna let her have? Two. We're trying to be responsible. I don't want to run that goat into the ground just having babies, right? So, you know what I mean? I think that was, if you count the kids total, that was four, because the last time she had twins. So, one before the twins, and then this one. And she had a year off after the twins. One side of her bag is not milking this time, which is another reason we think his instinct wasn't as strong as it should have been. And I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she healed up and everything looks good. And she's acting fine, right? Yeah. And maybe she just needs a checkup just to make sure, you know. But before we hauled her, I felt like we should just let her heal up a little. Yeah. My chickens, my chickens. Let's do another round. This stupid weeding. You know, it was really hard to deal with, guys, and we just went to pieces afterward. Literally went to pieces. So I feel like we let Belle down, we let ourselves down. It's just there's no good way to feel after that. No good way. And all of a sudden it's like the summer that happened. Remember, I said I'd just go pull these onions up and not worry. Because they're literally sprouting in the air and throwing seeds everywhere. Wild onions, guys. Choctaw onions or Cherokee onions. I don't remember which one. But no, I'm not being racist. This is what they have festivals for them and make onion fritters. And really, they're kind of garlicky. I don't know if they're onions or garlic, kind of scalliony, whatever, but they taste real garlicky. I don't really worry about not growing garlic. I would have liked to, but I forgot. But those things are just about as good. And when the seeds start coming out, you can eat them. They cook up like little garlic. Anyway, it's a word on my wild onions. This is some kind of... Are you dying? Shed your skin. This is a lavender. Can you see it? Yes. Spanish lavender. And then that's a rosemary, I think. A lot of rosemary. I need to harvest that. What a nice rosemary. Exciting. Dead regular lavender. I think I'm gonna have to call the law of my daughter. Where is my car, guys? Where is she at? Low-key worried the whole time. She should have been back in 10 minutes. Found that viney thing in there. Look at that. That hurt. We're getting close to that morning glory. Maybe pull up some of my rosemary. Oh my gosh. Hey. Find weed. Oh my gosh. It's so hard to get off this trellis. Listen. Don't throw it down. It'll oh god, I'm gonna fall right on you. It's gonna start growing if you just throw it down. Give it to them chickens. If they don't kill it, the nitrogen will. You know, it's really rude, and I gave you food, but you still scream at me the whole time I'm on my live. You know? It's not appropriate behavior. I call the law on y'all. You are an abusive goat. This is an abusive relationship. You, she's a bully. I'll give you more. All right? You want some more? Yeah. 'Cause I got a whole pile of stuff now. See that Okay, guys, you want to do some foraging? What is this? Plant identify. That thing right there with the 5 leaves. What is that? Got any guesses? Yeah, they're wild onions, Shay. Surely are. And when we first moved here, they were all over the yard, you know, and I dug them up and put them in our first garden patch we made. And they like, they stay real nice around the edges, right? Then every couple of years, you gotta go around and just gather them all back up again, you know, and put them somewhere meaningful so they just stay out of the way. They're okay, and where they're really handy is in the winter, right? The fall and the winter. Like my, like my onions grew this winter, right? That's when they come around and, yeah. So it's nice to have them, right? I used to do a lot more foraging, guys. And really, the goal of foraging is not to go out to the woods necessarily all the time and kill yourself. The goal of foraging at the end of the day is bring some of that stuff home and plant it. You ain't gotta always go out and, to go eat, you have to go a couple miles to the woods and carve some stuff up. No, no, no. You don't have to. Make you a foraging garden. All I have is lamb quarters and wild onion in mine. What do you got in yours? Chickens. The chickens are like, we don't have our share. Look at me. No. This is what I'm talking about. All right. Oh. Nobody hurt you. I sure hope it does rain, y'all. Okay. Anyway, there's some weeds here. This is what I'm talking about. This little thing right here. Is this what is poison ivy? Poison something? Like, this looks strange. Well, I just touched it, so there you go. Great. Well, I asked my husband to pull it the other day, and he told me no. My daughter, I hope she's in the house just hiding from the light, because I'm worried about my car. My God have mercy. I don't need any more good news this week. I don't have much to give you guys. Oh, look. That's a damn morning glory right there. Why didn't y'all say anything? There's a tree in here. A long, skinny one. Shit, I broke it. Let me go out. Oh, look, I never got you all the way off. Really? That was right in our faces. I'm sorry, guys. I think I've just about had it. I have discovered that hummingbird feeder is leaking, right? There's flies all over it. And it's dripping down. To right there. This is some high grossness. I just had to share it with you. So, yeah, let's get rid of that toot sweet. Anyway, let's come look at the chat one more good time. Creeper plant. Yeah, not edible. Maybe. Like, I don't think I've planted that, you know? But I have literally seen nothing else that looks like that, and that's why it's strange. Clever. Creeper plant. The name like creeper probably means I don't want it. Oh Lord. Sweat gets in my eyes, guys. Probably, Shay, do you know I have still not gotten a cucumber? I could be the corn queen, but I am not having any luck with cucumber. I have pretty good looking plants over here, full of blossoms. I do have one little bitty tiny, I'm not convinced that's really a cucumber. Like, you know how when they try to make and they don't make, they end up kind of looking like little cucumbers and staying that way? Does that make sense? I swear I have seen that. So I've started, I think in March, trying to grow cucumbers. Might have just been too soon, but I have dropped seeds literally every 2 or 3 weeks since then. I probably have 20 cucumber plants altogether, and not one. I'll look that Virginia creeper up. Larry has a phone app on his phone. I always have so much pictures and video stuff going up on my phone. I don't really have a lot of data, to be messing around with extra stuff. I'm hot, y'all. This shirt's a little thicker than I don't even know how hot it is today, but thank God I'm in the shade. Let's turn around this way. Come on, y'all. I want to delight you with the backdrop I have. One more time. If you see it, I'll go to the side. Isn't that nice? See that corn? I think that we fertilized one time or so after we saw tassel, and I don't think you're supposed to do that on the corn. He said that it could make it grow more green as opposed to more ear, So, looking back, we should have Googled all that stuff up, Non-native. The Virginia creeper. Is it Virginia creeper or is it just creeper? It sounds so funny. You creeper? Are you creeping? Yes. And we also have this other corn. You know what? We can just do a quick little, because I picked my tomatoes today. that were ready. But that does not mean I picked them all. It's like these cherries just keep on giving. See, look at all these aromas like on the back burner. And I've started a new trend. It's like I'm watching them like a hawk now. As soon as I get an acceptable amount of red color, I'm gonna bring them all in so that nothing happens to them, you know, anymore. Isn't that pretty? It's gonna be another one of those Alice dreams. Got a dahlia going now. See, there's more corn. Then I got more corn in the front. See, look at all these tomatoes, guys. Woo! Start picking and choosing what I'm going to do. All right. Oh, and these. I came out here and got the Alice Dream that I showed you that had the bottom rotted off, and I buried 2 of them. There was 2 of them with the bottoms messed up, and I just buried them whole in that bed, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to come up here and weed this area next. Oh, look at it. I'm pulling those sunflowers tomorrow and just giving them to the goats and chickens because they're not supposed to be there. I got to get in my garden, you know. Okay, on top of the tomatoes, you know, we harvested a whole bunch of these cherry hots off the... You see them? I really like those. Hey, are y'all okay? I'm sorry, I tilted y'all and my thing froze up for a minute. These are my crazy. This is the lemon cucumber. I have not gotten one. I think I got one. And that was it. And I swear, Shay, it's too hot now. I missed my chance. Growing oaks and taters. And he's eating his forage. He is. He thinks it's just fine. Yes. Heart, I think that's the best tomato harvest I've ever had, to be honest. Like all at one time. I think I see some okra come up, guys. That burgundy okra. Yes, yes, yes. Right there in the middle. I didn't plant as much okra this year because, hell, we don't like it really that much. Why do we need to plant 20 damn stalks of it? We don't really eat it that much. So we come out here and they're 2 foot long because we forgot to pick them. Anyway, how long have we been doing this now? Oh, there is no phone. Yes, 4 o'clock. I made it an hour. I did all right, right? It's a heck of a lot. Okay, this corner right here. Listen. I can't give up on it. Let's finish this one corner before we go. Jesus, please. I disappointed this hollyhock. I've heard people talking about the rust it gets, you know, on the leaves. I guess there's no way to solve that. It doesn't really smell good either. Why did they always plant these by outhouses, guys? Is it just because they're tall and they kind of hide them? Have y'all ever heard that? Let me know in the chat. Hello, Fair Bricks. Hello. How are you today? I hope you're not weeding your garden. I hope you're somewhere chillaxing and cool. You can. Ah, there's an earwig in it. See, I had that in my nose. Ah, there was an earwig in it. Get away from me, you devil flower. Oh my God. Ah! Who does that to somebody? Yeah, these onions will be fine. They'll come back. I'm not worried about it. They've all gone woody anyway. And it looks so much better now. Just to get them on out of there. Pretty grass. Here. So looking around, and I don't have any basil going, guys. Right. So girl and I don't know where the hell she is. I'm just trying to not think about it. But girl and I gathered up all the herbs that we have. And now, I bought this red velvet yarrow last year and hoped it would seed and come back, and it sure did not. That really disappoints me. Anyway, so that whole area over there, we're going to seed up herbs, and we're going to try to label it so we know what the hell we're doing. Because I've got some herbs that I've never grown before, and I won't, I don't want to be over there. Is that a weed, or is that I never label stuff, and I know it's bad. So I'm hoping that we can do that. Look at that. Look at all those onion seeds that are just laying in that soil. See? We don't have to worry. They'll come back. And like I said, they're all woody right now, like my onions, There is a time for that. Beautiful, lovely soil. Really is. Worked on this and worked on this. And back when we didn't winter garden, we used to let our chickens out. Let them run amok in the yard, watching out for the dogs, of course. But since we started winter gardening, there's always something for the chickens to get into, so we just don't do that right now. You can still see. I'm gonna finish this little corner. I don't want to bend over in your face. Well, I am bending over in your face, but you know what I mean. It's not that kind of channel. So what did we learn today? I think we learned that the corn's almost ready. Pour it into shade. And then we learned the earwigs came right out of that hollyhock. right here. Tree. Sorghum. I think we should trim all this back and let it come back. Sorrel. Pink sorrel. It's not sorghum. What am I saying? I think I'm getting delirious, guys. Yeah, it's usually not this crazy looking. Look at it. Why are you looking at me? That. Okay. Oh, Lord. Breathe so good. Loving in that anyway. Y'all want to know? This whole thing right here is actually underneath is lime, right? Plastic, because this goes over our sewer. And one time we had a bunch of herbs and lettuce and everything go. I mean, a beautiful garden going in here. Sewer overflowed because we had a root in the sewer, you know. And I mean, you weren't harvesting this stuff. So we made a raised bed, and at the bottom of the raised bed is a liner. Anyway, that's never happened again, thank God. Because my husband fixed the pipe. Don't tell anybody. We did it on the DL. Because that's how we roll. Guess I'm about done. There's the laptop. Looking at you, looking at me. How creative. Look at that. It's not creative. I was fruitless in my search for sticks for labels. Oh, she's on the chat, is she? No popsicle sticks in this town. Considered going back for plastic spoons? No, let's not. Listen, Virginia Creeper was my nickname in prison. Listen. Yeah, I did do well. Thank you. Oh. This beautiful rock here is brought to you by the labor of Lawrence Joseph. He dug this out of at a stream in Colorado when we still lived there. It's one of the finer rocks I have. We dubbed it Y Rock for the pattern in it, you see, but also because my husband was like, why did you make me get it? So I will let you come on in here. Let's see here. Hollyhock. Well, apparently it has earworms in it. Earwigs, whatever. I love you guys, and I'm gonna let you go, and thank you for letting me get my feet wet coming back after the tragedy, because we just want to, oh man, we didn't want to come back and tell that stuff to y'all. Man, it was hard. It was hard enough to go through it, but then, you know, it was just hard. I love you guys. Peace.